The world was welcomed with the dismal information on the death of South Korean evangelist, Pastor David Paul Yonggi Cho, who passed on at about 7:13 a.m. on Tuesday, September 14, 2021. The great evangelist is commended for presiding the ministry exercises at the biggest church gatherings on the planet. Here are 7 amazing facts about David Yonggi Cho you should know. Number 1. He helped to establish a Yeouido Full Gospel Church. The South Korean Christian clergyman, Pastor David Yonggi Cho, helped to establish the Yeouido Full Gospel Church close by Choi Jae-shil, his mother-in-law. Number 2. David Yonggi Cho's birth. The famous minister who passed on at 85 years old was brought into the world on February 14, 1936, in Uljuweon, South Korea, to a Buddhist family, yet changed over to Christianity at 17 years old. That is to hint that he was not a Christian by birth. Number 3. His educational background. David Yonggi went through an unpleasant journey to secure his schooling because of monetary challenges. He registered in a cheap technical high school after graduation from college to learn a trade when his father did not have the funds to send him to university. With the help of a soldier, Cho learned English fast as their friendship grew at an American Army base near the school he was learning the trade. In the long run, he became an interpreter for the commander of the Army base, and also for the principal of his school. 5. Health challenges. Cho was diagnosed to have respiratory tuberculosis in his second year of college. Actually, he had changed over from Buddhism to Christianity to look for solution for his medical problem, having been persuaded by a female specialist who visited and educated him regarding Jesus' supernatural power when he was 17 years of age. He wrote in an assertion on his ministry's website, "I will never forget God's blessing and grace over my life, through which he chose me to be his servant when I was just an insignificant child with lung disease. And he saved me by his grace through the atonement of the cross of Jesus Christ." Number 6. Church expansion. The late evangelist had more than 500 churches across South Korea and had sent large number of preachers to nations across the globe. Cho expressed, "All I did was offer my life just like the boy who gave the 5 loaves and 2 fish. I simply held on to the dreams that the Lord gave me, and it was he who grew Yeouido Full Gospel Church to 750,000 members to become the world's largest church." Number 7. Pastoral pursuit. Yonggi Cho opened a tent church in Seoul 2 years after graduation from Full Gospel College in 1956. Later on, the tent church transformed into Yeouido Full Gospel Church as famously known today. His first worship service at the Daeho Church, which had in participation just 4 individuals, currently has in excess of 750,000 individuals. David Yonggi Cho will presumably stand out forever as one of the most effective evangelists of his age.